Hey guys, Al here. I got these seats out of they're jumper seats out of the back of a cargo van, like a construction van. And they used to lean backwards a lot more. The backs were like on more of an angle. So I peeled off the foam and the leather or vinyl, whatever it is, and changed the angle on the back so that I could get them to fit in here. I'm working on the floor now. I got the first piece made in cardboard, and that's the brackets that hold the seat and the tunnel. Just getting started. I also had to change the height of the steering column. I had it up too high. I thought the seats would be higher than they were, but I got that all lowered down, a lot closer to the dash now. Really comfortable once you get the seats in there. So this weekend I'm going to be just making up a cardboard floor for it. Make sure I'm happy with it before I start doing too much. I also have to set up these mounts here, mount bolts. I think I'm going to take a piece of 2-inch exhaust pipe and make like a spacer between that lower piece of the body frame and the floor, and then just use a longer bolt to go through the whole thing. There's 4 of them. The other 2 are out front on the feet for the cowl. They're not an issue at all. But these ones here, once I put a floor in, I either have to leave a hole in there to get to the bolts or extend the bolts up above the floor, which is what I'm pretty sure I'm going to do. I'd say for sure, but I always change my mind later. Okay, I'll get some more cardboard cut up and see where we go from there. Okay, so instead of making a pocket around this mount, I'm just going to raise the mount up level, because this will be the floor level here. I'm just going to make it up, raise it up, and just extend the bolt, use a longer bolt for it. So what I've done to make these, I've taken just a short piece of thick wall pipe and a small metal plate, like just a steel, about 1/8 inch thick, and I'm going to weld this on there, and then this is going to just turn over and fit down into that pocket, take up the space, so it's still a good solid mount, and I'll have access to the bolts all the time, instead of having a pocket in the floor that's going to collect dirt and water and anything else that gets spilled down there. It'll all be level. Okay, I'll get them in and show you what I mean. Okay, so I have them in now. There's a solid pipe going from here down to the floor, the bottom of the frame of the cab. And then I'm just going to take these little biscuits I made out of a conveyor belt. There's going to be a piece between the cab and the frame, and a piece between the end of the bolt and the frame. That'll eliminate the vibration from the drivetrain and make for a good solid mount. So now I can go back to making the floor. I'm just going to chop up a bunch of cardboard right now, make the pieces, and then get it welded in. These brackets here are the seat braces, so that I don't have to count on the 18 gauge tin to mount the seat to. I'll actually have a solid structure underneath. Okay, back to work. So I have the floor started. The back half is now in and welded up. And the toe panel there is in. Next, I'm going to do the floor itself here on either side. Then I'll tackle the hump. So I have most of the floor in now, on both sides. The bracket in the center there is for the shifter to bolt onto. We'll just have one little piece on each side of that bracket, and the top of the hump in the middle, and then the floor is in. You put beads in it to give it some strength, and yeah, once that's done, I'll move on to either the roll pin on the back of the box, because I know how I'm doing it now, or I might just do the radiator. After those two are done, I'll tear it all apart, do the finish welding on everything, do the bodywork, and put it back together. Sounds pretty easy anyhow. So that's the floor pretty much in. 3 little more pieces to make, and then on to something else. So if you like what you see, keep watching for the next video. Subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, and share on Facebook, and if you're on Instagram, share on that too. Maybe somebody else out there might like to see it. Okay, thanks for watching.